Hey guys, what's up? This is CA Nishant Kumar and I welcome you all to the third lecture of this English series that's going on. And today is the third lecture of direction sense test as well. Before starting, let me take you to the revision schedule. I hope you are revising as per the revision schedule. All right. We did direction sense test lecture 1 on the 5th of Feb, and then we did direction sense test lecture 2 on the 6th of Feb, and then yesterday was Sunday, and today what we're going to do is we're going to do direction sense test lecture 3. So today is the 8th, so we're going to color this. I have colored this. You're going to revise it today as well as tomorrow. Then I'm going to color 3 days. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then copy. Then paste. And then paste. And here is your revision schedule for today's lecture that's going to happen today. All right, so I think I'm hoping you guys are excited. We've done some basic level questions in the last 2 lectures, and today we're going to start with some different kind of questions in which we will see 1 or 2 things in a different manner, but otherwise everything is the same. Before that, let me take you to the Unacademy website. So this is a platform where India's top educators help you meet your educational goals. Once you're on the Unacademy website, you have to click here on Start Learning. Then you have to click here on C and CS. But you can see you can choose your goal. So even if you have a friend who is preparing for suppose UPSC or SSC or railway exams or whatever exams, you can refer your friends as well. Anyway, I'm talking about you guys right now. So first you have to click here on CA and CS, then you'll have to click here on CA Foundation and Intermediate, and then you need to take the Unacademy Plus subscription, because we are soon going to launch a complete English batch for Unacademy Plus, right? So once you click here on get subscription, you'll have 2 options. You can go either for the Plus subscription or you can go for the Iconic subscription. For Plus subscription, you get India's best educators, you get interactive live classes, you get structured courses and PDFs, you get live tests and quizzes. Other than that, let me tell you, on Plus, you get dedicated doubt clearing sessions, you get personalized attention, you get colored notes, you get weekly live tests and a lot of other things. Apart from that, over and above all this, if you go for the Iconic subscription, you'll get a personal coach. You'll also get printed books, you'll get a progress tracker, and there'll be a discussion channel with the faculty, with the educator from whom you're studying, and you can actually ask your doubts using that Telegram channel, that discussion channel. Isn't it amazing? And all this is available at a very economical price. If you just click here on Select Plus, you can see that you can go for the subscription for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, or 24 months. I would personally recommend you to go for the subscription for 24 months. Why? Because this subscription includes CA Foundation as well as CA Intermediate. So in 21,000 rupees for 2 years, you get CA Foundation as well as CA Intermediate, multiple educators, multiple faculties for the same subjects, multiple batches to choose from, and amazing other stuff as well, whatever I just told you. All right. If you just enter my code over here, NISH10, and then you click here on apply, then you'll get a flat 10% discount. Flat 10% discount you'll get. So you'll get this in 18,900 rupees. Other than that, there are a lot of special classes that we keep on taking on the Unacademy website. If you just click here and search my name, Nishant Kumar, and then you click on my profile, when you'll scroll down, you'll see a lot of you'll see a section of special classes. So when you'll click here on see all, you'll see all these special classes which I've taken on the Unacademy's platform so far, and all these classes are absolutely available free of cost. And the more classes you watch, the more credits you get, and those credits can be redeemed, can be used to make the payment for Unacademy Plus. So I've actually known students who have taken an Unacademy Plus subscription for 2 years and 17,000 rupees. While the other coaching institutes, while the face-to-face classes without as much facilities as Unacademy has to offer, they charge you a hefty fees of like 1,25,000 rupees to 1,50,000 rupees. Unacademy is giving you that and much more in much less, like 18,900 rupees. This is like next level economical, right? So you can also go for the Iconic subscription. These are the prices for Iconic subscription. Iconic is anyway at any time better than Unacademy Plus. So it's completely up to you. You can go for the Plus subscription, you can go for the Iconic subscription, but you have to use this code NISH10, 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 so that you get 10% discount. Other than that, this code is not just applicable for CA and CS. This code is applicable for all the categories across Unacademy platform. So a while ago, I just showed you all the categories which are available on the Unacademy platform. So if you have a cousin who's preparing, say, for IIT JEE, if you have a brother or a sister or a friend who is preparing for any other civil service exams or any other medical entrance exam or anything else, all right, or even if you have siblings studying in school, so you can refer them to Unacademy and you can ask them to use this code, because this code is applicable across all the categories on Unacademy platform, and they will get a 10% discount, maximum possible discount, maximum possible discount. This is just my way of giving something back to the society. And yes, I'll soon be live, but I think this is also fun, right? We get to cover more portion when I'm live. The chatting is going on so much that the portion of the syllabus is completed a little less. But now, since the videos are being recorded, since the videos are being premiered, you can easily rewind and watch the solution. I'm anyway solving every question like 2 to 3 times. So let's come back to the mudda at hand, and the mudda at hand was direction sense test. All right, so direction sense test, we did a certain type of questions, we have done certain type of questions till now, and we are moving on to the next category of questions, and we are going to start right away. So let's come to example number 2 in your study material. Example number 2 in your study material. Let's look at example number 2. Page 10.3, example 2. Let's see. Ramu walks 5 kilometers starting from his house towards west. All right. Then turns right and walks 3 kilometers. Great. Thereafter, she, all right, Ramu has become she now. Okay. Thereafter, she takes left turn and walks 2 kilometers. Further, she turns left and walks 3 kilometers. Finally, she turns right and walks 3 kilometers. In what direction she is now from her house? All right. So first, let's make the diagram. But now, since the question is asking in what direction is she from her house, so what we have to do is we have to take care of the distances traveled as well. That means we have to hypothetically take a scale in our minds. Right, we don't have a graph paper, so we can draw the diagram exactly as per scale, but we can still draw the diagram hypothetically, imaginary. If we imagine a scale, then we can draw the diagram. I'll show you how. Ramu walks 5 kilometers starting from his house towards west. All right, suppose this is Ramu's house. Suppose this is Ramu's house. All right, he walks 5 kilometers towards west. Suppose this is 5 kilometers. All right. Then turns right and walks 3 kilometers, then turns right and walks 3 kilometers. Now when I'll draw 3 kilometers, now when I'll draw the line of 3 kilometers, I'll make sure that the 3 kilometer line is a little short than the 5 kilometer line. That's it. That's it. Because 3 kilometers is a little less than 5 kilometers. So when I'll draw the 3 kilometers line, I'll draw it a little shorter than the 5 kilometers line. That's it. So this is 3 kilometers. He turns right and walks 3 kilometers. Thereafter, she takes a left turn and walks 2 kilometers. Now, I'll make her go left and I'll draw the line even shorter than 3 kilometer line. All right. So this is 2 kilometers. Further, she turns left and walks 3 kilometers. Further, she turns left and walks 3 kilometers. Let me write this 3 kilometers over here. And now, I'll draw this line to 3 kilometers exactly in this exactly of this length, because this line is also 3 kilometers, this line is also 3 kilometers. So the starting point and the ending point of these two lines has to be the same. So this line is also now 3 kilometers. Finally, she turns right and walks 3 kilometers. Finally, she turns right and walks 3 kilometers. All right, she turns right and walks 3 kilometers. In what direction she is now from her house? All right, Ramu's house is over here. Ramu's house is over here, and now Ramu is over here. So from the point of view of his house, Ramu is in the west direction. Ramu is in the west direction. It's as simple as that. Okay? Ramu is in the west direction. So the answer is option A, which is west. It is clear from the diagram that Ramu is west of his house. This is Ramu's house. This is Ramu's house. And this is the end point. So from here to here, the direction is west. All right. Once again, I'm going to draw this diagram and I'm going to show you this question because this is the first of its kind. All right. So this is suppose Ramu's house. Suppose this is Ramu's house And the question says that Ramu walks 5 kilometers starting from his house towards west. All right, 5 kilometers. Then turns right and walks 3 kilometers. Then turns right and walks 3 kilometers. I'm going to draw this line a little shorter than the 5 kilometers line. 3 kilometers. Thereafter, she takes a left turn and walks 2 kilometers. Left turn and walks 2 kilometers, a little shorter than the 3 kilometers line. Further, she turns left and walks 3 kilometers. Further, she turns left and walks 3 kilometers exactly to 3 kilometers line. Finally, she takes a right and walks 3 kilometers. She takes a right and walks 3 kilometers. And in what direction she is from her house now? So she is from her house. She is towards west. And the answer is option A. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nish, Nishten. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nish, Nishten. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nish, Nishten. We'll move on to question number 4 of the exercise. See, Arun started from point A and walked for 10 kilometers east to point B. Then turned to north and walked for 3 kilometers to point C, and then turned west and walked for 12 kilometers to point D. Then again turned south and walked for 3 kilometers to point E. In which direction is he from his starting point? Now, as soon as you see that the question is asking you the direction from the starting point, you've got to be careful. You've got to pay attention to the distances traveled. Right, that's why I asked you maybe in the last session or the last class that we need to read the complete question first, because we first need to understand what the requirement of the question is. If the question is simply asking you in which direction is she facing now or in which direction is he facing now, then distances don't matter as much. But having said that, once you get used to drawing the diagrams according to the distance, you'll start taking distances into consideration into those type of questions as well. Anyway, so let's draw the diagram for this. Arun started from point A and walked 10 kilometers east to point B. Suppose this is point A, 10 kilometers east to point B. Then turned to north and walked for 3 kilometers to point C. Then turned west and walked for 12 kilometers to point D. Alright, now I have to draw this line a little longer than the line just below, because till here this distance is only 10 kilometers. So we have to draw 2 kilometers more. Alright. Till here it is 10 kilometers. I'll draw it a little longer to show that it's 12 kilometers. To point D. Alright, this is point D. Then again turned south and walked 3 kilometers to point E. Alright, now 3 kilometers here. 3 kilometers to point E. This is point E. In which direction is he from his starting point? Starting point was A, and from the starting point he is in the west direction. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nish, Nishten. Question number 4, answer is option C. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nish, Nishten. Now let's look at question number 8. Question number 8. Here it is. A man is facing east, then he turns left and goes for 10 meters, then turns right and goes for 5 meters, then goes for 5 meters to south, and from there for 5 meters to west. In which direction is he from his original place? Alright, now this man is facing east. This man is not walking towards the east direction. Alright, this man is just standing there and he's facing east, and then he turns left and then starts walking. A man is facing east. Suppose the direction that the direction in which I'm facing is east. All right, this is east direction. I'm not walking in the east direction. I turned left and I started walking. All right, I turned left and I started walking. So my first step is in which direction? Is in north direction. Let me show you. A man is facing east. A man is facing east. All right, he is not walking towards the east direction. He turns left and walks for 10 meters. Then turns right and goes for 5 meters. Alright. Goes for 5 meters to south. And from there 5 meters to west. Okay. Five meters to west. In which direction is he from his original place? Original place is this. His endpoint is this. From the original place, he is in the north direction. From the original place, he is in the north direction. So the answer will be option C, north. Question number 8, answer is option C. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. We'll move on to the next question, and the next question that we're going to do is question number 54. Question number 54. We'll do question number 54. Come on. Okay. A man started to walk east. After moving a distance, he turned to his right. After moving a distance, he turned to his right again. After moving a little, he turned in the end to his left. In which direction was he going now from his starting point? All right. A man started to walk towards east. Okay. After moving a distance, he turned to his right. He turned to his right. Okay. Now in this question, the distances are not mentioned, so we have no option. After moving a distance, he turned to his right again. Okay. After moving a little, he turned in the end to his left. In which direction was he going now from his starting point? South. He's going to the south direction. Question number 54, answer is B. Yes, he's going in the south direction. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. Alright. So I think they wanted to ask this question only, in which direction is he going now. They added this from his starting point, and then they got confused themselves while forming the question. So it's okay, it happens. Okay. So in which direction was he going now? He is going in the south direction. I hope this is clear to everyone. We'll move on to question number 10 now. Let's come to question number 10. See, a child walks 25 feet towards north, turns right and walks 40 feet, turns right again and walks 45 feet. He then turns left and walks 20 feet. He turns left again and walks 20 feet. Finally, he turns to his left to walk another 20 feet. In which direction is a child from his starting point? In which direction is a child from his starting point? All right, let's see. A child walks 25 feet towards north. Suppose this is the starting point of the child and he walks 25 feet towards north. Turns right and walks 40 feet. Oh, 40 feet. Turns right again and walks 45 feet. All right. So till here it is 25 feet, and I'll extend this line a little bit. So this is 20 more feet, all right. So this is 45 feet. He turns left and walks 20 feet. Turns left. Oh, I have to shift this diagram. He turns left and walks 20 feet. Okay. He turns left again and walks 20 feet. Left again and walks 20 feet. So this was 20 feet. If you remember, from this point to this point was 25 feet, right? And from this point to this point was 20 feet. So if this is 20 feet, so the end point would be over here. Finally, he turns to his left and walks another 20 feet, all right? 20 feet towards left. In which direction is a child from a starting point? Obviously, the starting point is over here, the end point is over here. So the child is towards east direction. The child is in east direction from the starting point. Option is answer D. Question number 10, answer D. Question number 10, option D is the answer. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten. All right, let me just solve this question once again in case of any confusion, because the diagram was a little tricky. A child walks 25 feet towards north. A child walks 25 feet towards north. Turns right and walks 40 feet. Turns right again and walks 45 feet. 25 and 20 more. All right, so let me label it like this: 25 feet and 20 feet. He turns left and walks 20 feet. He turns left again and walks 20 feet. Finally, he turns to his left to walk another 20 feet. Now, in which direction is a child from his starting point? So it's very simple. This is the starting point. This is the child. The child is in east direction from the starting point. The child is in east direction from the starting point. So the answer is option D. Question number 10, answer is option D. We'll move on to the next question. Let's come to question number 14. A tourist drives 10 kilometers towards west and turns to left and takes a drive of another 4 kilometers. He then drives towards east another 4 kilometers and then turns to his right and drives 5 kilometers. Afterwards, he turns to his left and travels 6 kilometers. In which direction is he from the starting point? All right. A tourist drives 10 kilometers towards west. Turns to left and takes a drive of another 4 kilometers. He then drives towards east another 4 kilometers. And then turns to his right and drives 5 kilometers. Afterwards, he turns to his left and travels 6 kilometers. Now, the distance from this point to this point is 4 kilometers, as we can see from the diagram. And the distance from this point to this point has to be 6 kilometers because the distance from this point to this point is 10 kilometers, as can be seen from here, right? So this is 6 kilometers. In which direction is he from his starting point? Starting point is this, ending point is this. He is in the south direction from the starting point. South from the starting point. Question number 14, answer is option D. Question 14, answer is option D. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten. Now we'll move on to question number 19. See, a man starts from a point, walks 8 kilometers towards north, turns right and walks 12 kilometers, turns left and walks 7 kilometers, turns and walks 20 kilometers towards south, turns right and walks 12 kilometers. In which direction is he from the starting point? Okay. Remember this Gol Gumbaz question. 8 kilometers towards north. Okay. 8 kilometers towards north. Turns right and walks 12 kilometers. Turns right and walks 12 kilometers. Turns left and walks 7 kilometers. Turns and walks 20 kilometers towards south. Alright, 20 kilometers towards south. Turns left and walks 7 kilometers. Turns and walks 20 kilometers towards south. Alright, so 20 kilometers towards south. Till here we have 7 kilometers. And now he has to walk how many more kilometers? 20 minus 7. 20 minus 7 is 13. 13 more kilometers. Alright, so this is 7 kilometers. This is 8 kilometers. Right? So 7 plus 8 is 15 and he has to walk 5 more kilometers. So suppose this is 5 kilometers. So from here 7 kilometers, 8 kilometers and this is 5 kilometers. Turns right and walks 12 kilometers. Turns right and walks 12 kilometers. Okay. 12 kilometers. The distance from here to here is 12 kilometers. So obviously the distance to here till here will also be 12 kilometers. In which direction is he from the starting point? Starting point is this, end point is this. He is in the south direction from the starting point. Question number 19, answer is option B. Can you believe how easy this is? Like, Really, institute is giving you marks for free. Just for coming and sitting in the examination hall, institute is giving you marks. All right, let's move to question number 21. Question number 21. Ashok went 8 kilometers south and turned west and walked for 3 kilometers. Again, he turned north and walked for 5 kilometers. He took a final turn to east and walked 3 kilometers. In which direction was Ashok from the starting point? Okay. Ashok went 8 kilometers south. Turned west and walked 3 kilometers. Again turned north and walked 5 kilometers. Final turn to east and walked 3 kilometers. In which direction was Ashok from the starting point? So the starting point is this. The end point is this. Clearly, Ashok is south from the starting point. Clearly, Ashok is south from the starting point. Right? So the answer should be south, option D. Question number 21, option D should be the answer. Question number 21, option D should be the answer. Yes, and option D is the answer. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishant. Now only a few questions are left of this exercise. So we'll move on to the next question. That is question number 34. Question number 34. Come on. Lakshman went 15 kilometers to north, then he turned west and covered 10 kilometers. Then he turned south and covered 5 kilometers. Finally, turning to east, he covered 10 kilometers. In which direction is he from his house? Lakshman went 15 kilometers to north. Then he turned west and covered 10 kilometers. Then he turned south and covered 5 kilometers. Finally, turning to east, he covered 10 kilometers. In which direction is he from his house? His house is over here. He is over here. He is in north direction from his house. Question number 34. Option C is the answer. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten. Say Nishten. Say Nishten. It's so simple, guys. It's so simple. Let's move on to question number 35. Question 35. See. A man starts from a point, walks 4 miles north, turns to his right and walks 2 miles, again turns to his right and walks 2 miles, again turns to his right and walks 2 miles. In which direction would he be now from his starting point? Great. Starts from a point, walks 4 miles north. All right. Four miles north. Turns to his right and walks 2 miles. Again turns to his right and walks 2 miles. Turns to his right and walks 2 miles. In which direction would he be now from the starting point? So the starting point is over here. The end point is over here. He is in the north direction from the starting point. Question number 35. Answer is option A. Question 35, answer is option A. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten. Say Nishten. All right, great. So we'll move on to the next question, and the next question that we have is question number 39. Question 39. Let's take a look at question number 39. If Ahmed travels towards north from his house, then to left, then to south, covering equal distances in each direction to reach Sohan's house, in which direction is Ahmed's house from Sohan's house? All right. A little different. Ahmed travels towards north from his house. Suppose this is Ahmed's house. Suppose this is Ahmed's house. Ahmed travels towards north from his house. then to left, then south, covering equal distances. Okay. Initially to reach Sohan's house. This is Sohan's house. Okay. In which direction is Ahmad's house from Sohan's house? Now, he's not asking you the direction from the starting point. He's asking you the direction from the end point. He's asking you the direction of Ahmad's house from the point of view of Sohan's house. So, obviously, Ahmad's house is towards east from Sohan's house. Question number 39 answers option A. Alright. Till now, the questions that we have been doing, it has been asking the direction from the starting point. If that was the case, we would have seen, okay, the starting point is over here, Ahmad's house, and Sohan's house is clearly in the west direction from Ahmad's house. But now the question is asking, in which direction is Ahmad's house from Sohan's house? So we have to really read the question before jumping into the conclusion. Alright. Now let's come to question number 49. Question number 49. Ramesh walked 3 kilometers towards west and turned to his left and walked 2 kilometers. He then turned to his right and walked 3 kilometers. Finally, he turned to his right again and walked another 2 kilometers. In which direction is Ramesh from his starting point now? Okay. Ramesh walked 3 kilometers towards west. Turned to his left and walked 2 kilometers. He then turned to his right and walked 3 kilometers. Finally, he turned to his right again and walked another 2 kilometers. In which direction is Ramesh from his starting point? So the starting point was over here. The end point is over here. Ramesh is in the west direction from the starting point. Question number 49 answers option B. I hope everybody has got it, sir. Nishtan. Moving on to the next question, we have question number 9. It's like I'm playing housey with you all. From her home, Prerna wishes to go to school. From home, she needs to go towards north and then turn left and then turn right, and finally she turn left and reach the school. In which direction is the school situated with respect to her home? Alright. Okay. From her home, Prerna wishes to go to school. From her home, she goes towards north. Suppose this is Prerna's home. She goes towards north. The distances are not mentioned, and then turns left, turns right, and finally she turns left and reaches school. Finally she turns left and reaches school. This is Prerna's school. In which direction her school is situated with respect to her home? Prerna's home is over here, her school is over here. So we have this direction. We have this direction. Now what direction is this? I don't remember. So I'm going to draw a little reference for myself. This is north, south, east, west. Then this is northwest. The direction between north and west, northwest. Alright. So Prerna's school is northwest. Option B is the answer. Option B. Question number 9. Option B is the answer. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishtan. The question clearly says in which direction her school is situated with respect to her home. So we have to find out the direction of the school from the point of view of home. Alright. So we're done with this question. We'll move on to the next question. Question number 12. We'll see question number 12. Question number 12. Let's see question number 12. K is a place which is located 2 kilometers away in the northwest direction from the capital P. R is another place that is located 2 kilometers away in the southwest direction from K. M is another place that is located 2 kilometers away in the northwest direction from R. T is yet another place that is located 2 kilometers away in the southwest direction from M. In which direction is T located in relation to P? In which direction is T located in relation to P? Okay. K is a place which is located 2 kilometers away in the northwest direction from the capital P. Suppose this is capital P. This is P. K is a place located 2 kilometers away in the northwest direction. Northwest direction is this. Northwest direction is this, right? 2 kilometers northwest, we have K. K is a place which is located 2 kilometers away in the northwest direction from the capital P. R is another place that is located 2 kilometers away in the southwest direction from K. Southwest direction. Now this is the southwest direction. This is the southwest direction. Alright. If you don't remember, let's make a reference compass. This is north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. Right? So we'll keep this frame of reference in mind. Let me shift the diagram over here. Now, this is cool. Now, it's great. So, R is another place that is located 2 kilometers away in the southwest direction from K. M is another place that is located 2 kilometers away in the northwest direction from R. Great. Then, T is yet another place that is located 2 kilometers away in the southwest direction from M. Here we have T. Alright. In which direction is T located in relation to P? This is P, this is T. So T is located in west direction in relation to P. Question number 12 answers option C. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. We'll move on to the next question. Here it is, question number 13. Question number 13. See. Question 13. Babu is Rahim's neighbor and his house is 200 meters. Babu is Rahim's neighbor and his house is 200 meters away in the northwest direction. Joseph is Rahim's neighbor and his house is located 200 meters away in the southwest direction. Gopal is Joseph's neighbor and he stays 200 meters away in the southeast direction. Roy is Gopal's neighbor and his house is located 200 meters away in the northeast direction. What is the position of Roy's house in relation to Babu's? Okay. Babu is Rahim's neighbor and his house is 200 meters away in the northwest direction. Babu is whose neighbor? Rahim's neighbor. Once again, let's draw the reference compass over here. Now, this is suppose Rahim. Suppose this is Rahim. Babu is Rahim's neighbor. House is 200 meters away in the northwest direction. meters. This is Babu. Joseph is Rahim's neighbor and his house is located 200 meters away in the southwest direction. Now, Joseph is not Babu's neighbor. Joseph is Rahim's neighbor. Alright. So, from Rahim's house, we have to measure 200 meters in the southwest direction from Rahim's house. Joseph. Joseph is Rahim's neighbor and his house is located 200 meters away in the southwest direction. Gopal is Joseph's neighbor and he stays 200 meters away in the southeast direction. Gopal is Joseph's neighbor. Gopal is Joseph's neighbor. Alright, so we have to draw the diagram from the point of view of Joseph. And he stays 200 meters away in the southeast direction. ठीक है. This is Gopal. right? Gopal is Joseph's neighbor and he stays 200 meters away in the southeast direction. Southeast direction. Roy is Gopal's neighbor and his house is located 200 meters away in the northeast direction. Roy is Gopal's neighbor. Roy is Gopal's neighbor, northeast, 200 meters northeast. Roy, 200 meters northeast. What is the position of Roy's house in relation to Babu's? So Babu's house is over here, Roy's house is over here. So the position of Roy's house is southeast. Can you guys see this southeast? All right. So the answer is southeast. Option A is the answer. Question number 13, answer is option A. Question number 13, answer is option A. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nishten. I'll make this diagram again. Babu is Rahim's neighbor. His house is located 200 meters away in the northwest direction. So suppose this is Rahim. Northwest direction is over here, 200 meters, and this is Babu. Joseph is Rahim's neighbor. House is located 200 meters away in the southwest direction. Joseph is Rahim's neighbor, 200 meters southwest. Gopal is Joseph's neighbor, 200 meters southeast. Roy is Gopal's neighbor, 200 meters northeast. What is the position of Roy's house in relation to Babu's? So Babu's house is over here and Roy's house is over here. The relation of Roy's house in relation to Babu's is southeast. Southeast. Question number 13. Answer is option A. I hope everybody has got it. Say Nishten, Nishten, Nish, Nish, 10. So for all those who have joined just now, this is it. All right. Let me once again take you to the Unacademy website. So this is the Unacademy website. Let me open it first. Unacademy.com. Why are you not getting opened? Unacademy.com. Please open. Please open, please open, please open. Yes, so Unacademy's website is now open. All right. So after you click start learning, you'll have to click here on CA and CS. Then you'll have to click here on CA Foundation and Intermediate, and you get a lot of things on the Unacademy website. For example, you get live classes, you get dedicated doubt clearing sessions, you get colored notes, you get multiple faculties for the same subjects, you get weekly live tests. So in order to take the subscription, we're soon going to launch a complete English batch on Unacademy Plus and Unacademy Iconic. So in order to get the subscription, you'll have to just click here on get subscription, and then you can go for either the Plus subscription or the Iconic subscription. I've explained the benefits of Plus and Iconic in the beginning of this video. Once again, just let me show you that the pricing for the Plus subscriptions are, you can go for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months or 24-month subscription. My personal recommendation to you would be to go for 24-month subscription because it includes CA Foundation as well as CA Intermediate. All right. And if you just put my code over here, Nish10, and you click here on apply, then you get a flat 10% discount. Right. Similarly, for Iconic, you have the option for going for either 12-month subscription or 24-month subscription. So please take the Unacademy Plus subscription and use my code NISH10 to get 10% discount. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make the revision schedule on Excel as told by me. And this is the revision schedule. Let me show you once again. This is the revision schedule. We are done with the direction sense test lecture 3. And today is the 8th of February. You have to revise this today. You have to revise this tomorrow. You have to revise this on 13th. You have to revise this on 20th. And you have to revise it on 27th of February, and for March you have to make the schedule accordingly. All right. So please do this. Please keep on revising regularly so that you get a sure shot hand and you get a competitive edge as compared to the other students. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.